Hey guys, Fernando here, and welcome to this LP campaign update video. So, I haven't made an update video in a little while, and I thought it only appropriate to make one now because we've got some big stuff coming up. So, let's first start off with the Lord of the Rings War of the North campaign. Most of you guys seem to be enjoying that. The view count is pretty nice. You guys have given me some nice feedback, so that's going to continue all the way to the end. A update you guys will see in a little bit in case I don't get this video up. Unless I don't get this video up before the next War of the North campaign video comes up tonight, I've actually switched it over to a co-op campaign with Atofos, which is a good friend of mine. He's a very big Lord of the Rings geek like me, and he also plays a lot of the same games as me. So we're going to be doing that together, and we basically are going to be picking off from where I left off, because we found out that you can actually have people drop in your campaign anytime. So if I find a third person, I may even drop a third person in, and then we'll have a 3-player co-op. No AI, just 3 players, which would make it kind of fun. So that's with that campaign. Now with the second part of this video, I'm going to address the Shogun 2 RP Clan Edition campaign. So a lot of you guys have, I don't know if many of you guys have noticed, but I haven't posted any RP Clan Edition videos recently. I've only posted 2 or 3 parts. Mainly because they're going kind of slowly for one. 2, the forums aren't working properly to some degree. I'm having most people are able to connect, but there are a good FNET, amount of people, about 5 or 6 of you, which are council members, and that's actually bad, who cannot connect to the forums, and I can't figure out why. I even called I even contacted the site admins, the ones that are actually higher administration level than me, and they don't know what's going on with it. Something's wrong with the permissions, and we can't fix it. So there's that problem, and then also I've noticed that I've actually haven't had a lot of council member participation in the RP. I've had 2 council members already drop and leave. They said they didn't have time to do the RP, which I found kind of odd, but that's okay. And then also a lot of them have been inactive. They haven't been posting ideas, even if it's just like keep doing what you're doing, that's mainly what I'm looking for. There just haven't been a lot of comments, so I'm not really sure what direction to take it. And also, I feel like it's just, I don't know, I feel like I should try it again, maybe a little later with maybe, I don't know, if I get more fans, for instance, because I'm hoping that in that case I'll have a lot more dedicated ones that'll keep sticking with that. So it's nothing against you guys. I just feel like I should wait a little bit more, and I kind of rushed that campaign out, so we need to refine that a bit. So that campaign is it's going to be put on hold for the time being. It's going to pick up later. I just need to decide what time it's going to pick up later. And then also, the third part of this video, which is going to be the most important part of this video, to some of you guys' dismay, I'm not, just saying in advance, I'm not continuing the Mountain Blade Fire and Sword campaign anymore after I kill the Polish. I'm very tired of it. Not in a bad way. It's just that the mechanics are making the gaming experience not fun for me. They're making it so I basically have to do everything on my own. I have to go contact lords individually and get them. It's taken me 10 parts or 12 parts to kill the Polish, which that's part of this video. I've finally killed the Polish. I've recorded the last 2 parts where I've actually rooted the Polish out of their city, and I'll be posting those probably tomorrow or the day after. So after that, basically the campaign is done. I will be making a tribute video to that, which is because it seems like that campaign is a very, I don't want to say emotional one, but a very strong campaign within your guys' eyes. It's lots of views, lots of great feedback. A lot of you guys really loved that campaign. So I'm definitely going to be making a tribute video to Kareth and his rise from peasant to lord, and then to king, and then his conquest of the Polish, and then his Muscovite Empire expansion. Okay, so the last part of this video, and probably the most important, I should have said that was the second most important, but whatever. I'm going to be doing new LP selection now. We technically only have 1 LP right now, and that is Lord of the Rings, The War in the North, and that campaign is not very long. I actually looked it up, and if you go at a pretty steady pace, it will take about, I think he said roughly about 40 hours of gameplay to take out, so not too big. So the game will get done pretty quickly, realistically, and I'm gonna need to put a new LP out. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually going to pause this, and then I'm gonna show you individual clips and gameplays from different from different games. I'm gonna let you guys select from LPing. I've chosen a few games that you guys might like, and some of them, reason why I'm providing gameplay is so you guys can see some gameplay in advance, so you guys don't have to go look it up, and you guys can decide from that. And also, I thought it'd be kind of fun so you guys can see some gameplay, because some of these games actually probably some of you haven't heard of, because I've added a few games to this roster that probably have not been heard of very much. A couple of them they're probably very small in the game market, so we'll decide on that. And then also Skyrim, obviously I'm going to be LPing that, so technically we'll have 3 LPs by November 11th. So I'll be back in a minute, guys, with the first gameplay video. 1 minute. Alright guys, this is going to be the first choice. It's going to be Minecraft. For those of you who have been telling me to get Minecraft, I've actually finally got it. I finally picked it up and actually really enjoy it. I'm not going to be talking too much about the gameplay. I'm just going to be describing what I'd be doing if you guys did pick this LP. For Minecraft, it could be two ways. For one, I could do a single-player LP with survival mode, and basically what I'd be doing is I'd just be trying to survive, and then I'd eventually start building some kind of major projects, maybe do some TNT, because I know everyone loves, for some reason, just blowing up crap in Minecraft, because it always seems to be like fun. Or I could do a multiplayer one with a couple of my friends, because I do have, a friend of mine does have a multiplayer server that he has allowed me to use if for my own purposes, if I need to. And yeah. Basically, besides that, there's not really much else in Minecraft I do. I do, obviously, just all this normal stuff you do in any kind of survival mode. Do dungeon hopping, just build, construct, get some, just kill sheep, just normal stuff. Besides that, there's not really much else to do, so we're going to wait here for a minute until I can get to the next part of this. So I'll be back in a minute, guys. Alright guys, so the second choice on our list of possible LPs now is going to be The Last Remnant. The Last Remnant has been produced by Square Enix, the creators of the Final Fantasy series, which is very good. I really love the Final Fantasy series, and that will actually be Final Fantasy will actually be the fifth choice. I'm just going to spoil it for you guys. That's just something I need to blurt out, because I actually really like Final Fantasy. Last Remnant is basically, when you do combat, it is basically an action RPG that's more strategy based. It's very hard to play. You have to be very careful and plan out your different moves. Basically what you'll do is you'll click a type of attack or a different move, you'll click an opponent, and then you'll have to plan out if you're going to do flank attacks and such to do damage to the enemy's morale, which is that top bar up there, because if you do damage to enemy's morale and that blue bar is larger than the red bar, you will actually do more increased damage to the enemies, and it'll actually go better for you. And you can see basically when you go into combat you get some nice little cinematic fighting. And then it's basically just a turn-based game, very similar to Final Fantasy. It uses the Unreal Engine, which is actually a trademark, and it makes the game look very splendid and very nice, in my opinion. So that's going to be choice number 2. I'll be back again, guys, in a minute with choice number 3.
All right. Let's do this! Come on, let's kick some ass! Yeah, like that!
Alright guys, so choice number 3 is going to be probably, I'm guessing, everyone else's favorites based on the feedback I get from these videos. It's going to be Company of Heroes single player. So, Company of Heroes single player, I have both campaigns. I have the Company of Heroes single player campaign with the Americans, which is the one that you guys are seeing footage right now. This is actually Omaha Beach. This is the very first mission. I'm just going to show you a little bit of footage. I'm not going to talk through all these footages like I did. I mean, like I said, like you guys saw with the Last Remnant in Minecraft, I only talked for a little bit, and then I could let you guys watch a little bit of gameplay. And basically, with Company of Heroes, I probably played the single-player campaign of this, and then people wanted me to, I continue, and I play the opposing fronts campaigns, which are actually two of them. There's a British campaign, and there's also an Operation Market Garden campaign, where you play as the Panzer Elite. So there's those three choices. The Company of Heroes campaign is probably one of my favorite RTS campaigns ever. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do. Omaha Beach is especially one of my favorite maps. There's Carentan. There's just, you travel through and you get to do a lot of historical fighting that you guys see in World War II. And it follows the two major companies. It follows not the major two companies, but two major companies. It follows Able Company, which is this one right now. They are a Ranger company and U.S. infantry. And then it also focuses on like Baker or Fox or something like that company of 101st Airborne. So that's going to be choice number 3. I'll let you guys finish watching this gameplay, and then I'll bring you guys choice number 4.
Grab any squad you can find and move into the shingle. Rifle squad taking fire! Damn it! Decoy, head to that position. Let's go. Half of Able Company still on the beach. Get him to the shingle. Move along into their goddamn MGs. That's under attack. This is better than those. I can't move right out. Get in. Stay alive. He's being hit by scout infantry. Bravo. 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 They got me. Grab any squad you can find and move into the shingle. Almost there. We need just a few more squads at the shingle. Eyes on the horizon while you move. Go! Decoy, head to that position. Good work. Able Company's all here. Where are the goddamn engineers? We're going to need engineers to blow the wire. Get them to the shingle.
Alright guys, so choice number 4 is going to be Left 4 Dead 2. So, this is actually probably very close to identical of the Left 4 Dead 2 footage I put up in my Shogun 2 RP Clan Edition update. Left 4 Dead 2, what I do is I'd start from campaign number 1, and I go all the way to the end of the campaigns. I have all the ones, starting all the Left 4 Dead 2 campaigns and all the regular Left 4 Dead ones, including the expansion campaigns. So I've got a ton of them. I'd probably play on normal difficulty, and I'm hoping to get a couple friends of mine to join me, so I'd have 4-player co-ops. This would be another quad commentary, just like with Minecraft, unless Minecraft became single-player, if you guys chose that one. And then basically all I do is I just, go around, kill zombies. We just have a lot of fun, good laugh, and just lots of blood and gore. Alright, so we're going to go on to choice number 5, guys, which you know is Final Fantasy. I will not say which one, because those of you who are in my generation and the generation earlier who have played the Final Fantasy games, you guys will be very surprised at the game I'm going to pick as the 5th choice. So I'll be back in... Alright guys, so the 5th and final choice is going to be Final Fantasy IX. So, I actually managed to work up an emulator. I actually haven't tried emulators because I'm still a new PC gamer, and I thought an emulator would be nice because I realized it, and I'm like, ooh, I can play Final Fantasy games and record them, and I can play PS1 and PS2 games and record them, which opens up a lot of new possibilities for me. So, Final Fantasy IX, as you guys said, as I said from the last Remnant, this is one of the games produced by Square Enix, and it's probably one of the classic games that I love. Square Enix really produced this game very well. It's very well done. I know that people might look a little cartoony and kiddie, but they actually, you guys will get some pretty decent story here. So, those are the 5 LPs that will be chosen, guys, that you can choose from. Please post in the comments below which LP you'd like, and I'll see you guys again later.